Hello guys, my name is Lloyd again, and welcome back to Trails into Reverie. In the last video, we went through Old Armorica Road and came to Armorica Village, where those who weren't affected by the curse or whatever, by Rufus's spell, we'll just say, evacuated. Anyway, yeah, and after some cutscenes that brought us to here, well, not where we're standing right now, like pretty much around here. We ended the last video. That's where we ended it. So now in this video, we're just gonna go through this place. Anyway, not that. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so first, alright, first off, we are gonna go this way.
Crazy as times are, this place always manages to put my mind at ease.
I know what you mean. Especially so, now that I know you're safe.
Why don't we take a look around?
Yeah. Thanks again for saving us earlier, guys. All the grown-ups and Mr. McDowell have been looking really sad, so we wanted to cheer them up with some flowers. We were going to pick some of the pretty ones just outside the village. Yeah, we didn't think we'd have to worry about monsters if we didn't wander very far. We're sorry we caused so much trouble. You don't need to apologize. Just be more careful next time. Okay, but we still want to give you these. We asked Jack to help us get them. 10 honey syrup. Okay, nice. Wow, we really appreciate it. I'm sure you guys have a lot of stuff to do, so we thought these might help you out. How thoughtful. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you guys. It's Jack's Journal Goods. Well, that's not where we want to go right now, because that's not where I was saying I was going to go. We were going to go here. I mean, sure, I want to go to the Journal Goods, but that's not where I wanted to go first.
This'll be good.
Yeah, that's not what. That wasn't the first place I wanted to go. The new fish.
Nice catch.
Yeah, the Rock Eater. 29.9 Reach. Record holder Lloyd. Copped up 300 Earth Sepith. Nice. All right. It sucks that the fishing section of the notebook doesn't carry over to each of the 3 routes. I really hate that. Okay. Next we're gonna head to here. Jack's general store. Or Jake, whatever. Jake? Jack? I don't know. English is hard. Like, I've forgotten everything I learned in English class. Back when I was in school, yeah. I've forgotten everything that I learned from English class. Alright. I don't care. Huh? Yeah, here's a weapon for Ellie, but it increases her strength instead of her art strength. But if you want to give her a strength build, go right ahead and buy it, but I'm not going to buy it. It's not because I don't have the money, because I clearly don't, but that's not the reason why. I'm only doing it because she's an arts user. First we're gonna sell our Sepith Mass. Okay, and now we're gonna get the crown line for 1200 Mira. Okay. 1, 2, Okay, so I'm gonna have to get two ceramic coats and ceramic spikes for Lloyd and Risha. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so we already got the crossbow times independence. Cool. Alright. Well, we're done here. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So we've done everything already. Alright, now let's go ahead and equip the weapon. And equip the new outfits or whatever they're called. Our new equipment, let's just say. Yeah, we didn't need to buy it for Ellie or Randy because they already had ceramic coat and spikes. Or, not Randy. I thought he was Randy because they both have red hair. Lecter. Prevent seal, mute, and stat down. Sure. Yeah, and because when you're sealed or muted or whatever, you can't cast arts. So that's probably best. And then there's the green pendulum, but I'm probably gonna need that later on. Liberator's Testament. CP gained plus 30%. Sure, why not? And then for Lecter, we're gonna do the luminous glasses. And then the marble bracelet. Or wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Instead of art defense, we're gonna do art strength. Yeah, marble bracelet's better because if you do mute, then she'll if you're muted, then I don't think you can do arts. Yeah. But that's not the reason why I'm equipping the marble bracelet. It's because of the boost that it comes with. It increases her EP and art strength. That's why. Anyway, yeah, let's give it to Lecter instead. There we go. Perfect. Wait. Okay, yeah. Poison, blind, burn. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. What the? Oh, it's just some old guy. It's just some old guy. Um. I need an ivy nail. Alright, here's an Ivy Nail R. And maybe a Tira R, maybe? Oh, I didn't realize I had one. Cred. Oh well. If I knew I had one, I wouldn't have spent the sepith. No matter. Anyway, time to move on to the other guys. EP cut 1. Okay. Confused, huh? Jeez, why is it so expensive? Okay, there we go. So it's for Risha. Okay. There we go. Galleon Fort. Oh, there it is. Yep, Galleon Fort R. Oh, sweet. I have a Galleon Fort. Oh, sweet. Alright. Oh, crud. I went to the wrong spot. Okay, I think we're good here. And then the Zero-L cannon or whatever. I only got one. Alright, let's get another. Alright. 2,700! Oh my gosh. Well, never mind then. Never mind. Alright, looks like we're good then. Was this nothing? Yeah, well, it's not like I wanted to go there anyway. Where else? Am I supposed to go? Apple Tree Inn? Yep, and then after that we gotta go to the village chief's home. Well, first we're gonna go to the inn. And the fishing spot we went to earlier was actually in front of the building. Hey there, Ellie. How you feeling? Hello, Gofon, or whatever his name is. I suppose I'm hanging in. I'm more concerned about the evacuees. How are they doing? It's hard to say, really. The people who came from the city are feeling more uneasy than any of us. I'm happy to open up any of our rooms, but we only have so many. It isn't ideal for them all to have to share. That's very true. I'm sorry for the burden we've undoubtedly placed on you. You've got nothing to apologize for, Ellie. You did the right thing. I'll do what I can to keep them comfortable, like making them snacks in my spare time. It's not much, but it's something. It's easy to overlook how stressful the situation must be for the evacuees as well. We need to resolve this as soon as possible. Right you are. Let's get the Royal Minstrone or whatever the name is. Good thing it's so freaking cheap. Take 700 mirror to try the dish. Yeah, its recipe will be memorized, as in it'll be registered into the memory section of the notebook. All right. I think I'll buy 10. Or oh, looks like I only got enough for 9. No, not a big deal. Anyway, let's talk to these two.
I'm so glad you're all right, Risha. First I was separated from Daddy, and then you disappeared. I was worried sick about you.
I'm sorry for worrying you, San-san.
San-san? Wait, I thought it was Shan-shan. After all, it has the SH. After all, there's the SH. And in English, it's used to make the sh sound.
I'm so relieved to see you're all right, too.
Risha, don't ever leave me like that again. Because as long as you're here, I feel like I can overcome anything.
Wow, power of friendship.
I know things may seem scary now, but we can pull through this.
You're right. But
Well, this is a heartwarming sight. Oh, the SSS. Does this mean you're going to be leaving again? We don't have a plan set in stone yet, but most likely, yes. I still don't know whether Ilya or Sully are alright. I'll do whatever I must so that we could perform together again. I thought you might say that. I'm sorry, San-san. I know it must feel like we're ripping your best friend from you after you only just got her back. But there are people who need Risha's help, us included. We need her with us if we're going to secure Crossbell's future and freedom. I know it won't be easy, but we're asking you to have faith in us. We promise we'll take good care of Risha and give her all the support we possibly can. I'm sorry for putting you through so much. I really am. I promise I'll come back safe and I promise I'll come back safe as soon as I can. And when I do, I'll bring everyone from Long Lao back with me. Okay, but please be careful. I'm going to hold you all to that. You had better look after her. We will. I should be the one looking after her. Hmm? What's wrong, Risha? Were you going to say something? Oh no, it's nothing. Was that my imagination? Looks like she was affected to some degree. Looks like she was affected to some degree. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Yeah, open up all the doors. Okay, there's nothing left to do in here, so let's move on. Okay, Lloyd, good seeing you again. Did all of you evacuate as well? Something like that. Is it just the two of you here? Where are the others? Well, everyone was headed out of town to fish when the signing ceremony was supposed to happen. We were split up once people started to evacuate. I wouldn't have managed to get away if it weren't for Copan. We were supposed to have so much fun together. Why did it come to this? It's going to be okay, Salem. I didn't know what to do when I didn't know what to do when I was drafted, but I still managed to come here. But I still managed to come home to everyone. So I'm sure as long as we don't give up hope, we'll be able to fish together again someday. Yeah, you're right. And this is my hometown, so I'm sure there's plenty I can do to help. That's the spirit. I can combine my fishing skills and the survival technique I learned in the army to pitch in, too. Well then, they're in high spirits. Inspiring, isn't it? Let's follow their lead. Yeah.
I bet we could fish here.
Yeah, but we're not. What to do next? Yeah, I figured as much. Well, I guess the only thing left to do is go to the village chief's house. And then after that we're going to the sanatorium, probably. Oh, so that dude. Let's talk to this woman. Don't care. Wait, what? I wonder if we're going to wait. I wonder. Yeah. Who can even say when the Ebon Defense Force might drop in? And of course, we're all worried about McDowell. All the more reason to keep our chins up. We know how hard it must be for you, Ellie, and yet you're giving it your all. Looking after the refugees and protecting everyone from the Defense Force. We have much to learn from your example. It means so much to hear you say that. Yeah. Chief Tolta. Well, look what the cat dragged in. The young folk in the village of the village have been keeping me up to date. That includes, of course, everything that happened in the city. You folks have had it rough. I'm sorry for worrying you, Chief Tolta. I owe you so much for taking in my grandfather and the refugees. As his secretary, please allow me to express my deepest gratitude. Come on, lass. Now more than ever, we've got to extend a helping hand in times of need. It was the speaker who fought for us when those goons were trying to set up the convalescent home and the military camp. Not to mention all the times the SSS has helped us in the past. We were only doing our job, sir. Spare me the humility. We've been in your debt since ever. Ever since, not since ever. I did not mean to swap them. Not once have you abandoned the weak. Nope, you fought for us all. That means a lot to me. You okay, Ellie? If you ever need a hand with anything at all, you just let us know and we'll come running. We may be a rinky-dink little farm village, but we've got your backs all the same. And we couldn't ask for better allies. Thank you so much. There are so many people supporting us. We really can't afford to let them down. I just know we're going to take Crossbow back and find Kia. Yes, I hope so. So, would you mind asking what happened after the ceremony, Ellie? You haven't been yourself ever since we ran into you outside the village. I don't deserve to have the villagers speaking so kindly about me. Not after I turned my back on Kia. What?
Please forgive me, Lloyd. It's not Cecile's fault that Kia isn't here. Not at all. It's entirely mine for abandoning her.
Let's see if he really did. 2 days ago, just after the signing ceremony attack.
Ellie! There you are, Kia. I've been looking for you.
Yeah, Cecile should be somewhere nearby too. Is Lloyd?
He'll be fine. Risha's with him. Now come over.
Ah! Run, or you'll get caught up in it!
Ah! Kia! No. Kia! Kia! Where are you?
Oh, so, okay, she really didn't abandon her.
Grandmother!
It's not like, oh, that hurt. That's what it sounded like.
I'll be fine. We'll see each other again soon, I promise. There are other people who need you.
Kia! I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Oh, please. She said you could go, so it's not technically abandoning.
I could have ran to her voice and grabbed her hand, but I chose not to. I don't deserve to call myself her guardian, or even be a part of the SSS.
So that's what happened. It's going to be all right, Ellie. Kia's just fine. I'm sure of it.
How can you be so sure?
We've done nothing but force hardship on her ever since we returned from the Azure Tree. While we fought for our home's freedom, she stood by us and helped however she could, despite being separated from her best friend. And never once did she not have a smile on her face. No matter how hopeless things felt, Kia never stopped smiling for us. She never gave up. We were the ones who swore to protect her. And there she was again, being the one who protected and supported us. Just like always.
You're right. She always has. We were only able to continue smiling ourselves because her smile was giving us hope. I think that's exactly what she was trying to do the day we were separated, too.
I'll be fine. We'll see each other again soon, I promise. There are other people who need you.
I couldn't see her face, but I could feel how desperate she was to encourage me. Even though she must have been so scared. How can one little girl be so positive?
I'd like to say that's how she's always been. But we both know she's even stronger now than she was before. Kia isn't the same girl she was when we first met. She's no longer powerless to fight against a terrible fate that was decided without her consent. She's one of us now, in every sense of the word. Always with us, always fighting and smiling. In just 2 years, she's grown and become the Kia Bannings we all know and love. That's why, if she says she'll be all right, and that we'll see each other again, then I know we can believe her. So there's only one thing left for us to do, right?
Yes, you're right again. I think deep down, part of me still thought of her as a helpless child that needs us to look after her. I should have known better. Should have seen that as we were getting stronger. She was right there with us, getting stronger too.
Well, I'm hardly in any position to judge when it comes to being overprotective of Kia. But the thing is, she put her trust in us. So it's only right we do the same thing when she asks, right?
You're on fire, huh? Right again. There's so much for us to do right now. The only way we're going to manage is by taking it one step at a time. Kia told me she would be okay, and that there are other people who need me. I'm going to place my faith in that. So I'm sure we'll be reunited as long as we stay the course.
That's the spirit. It's only a matter of time before our paths cross again. So we don't want to disappoint her when we meet up. I'd say we owe it to her as her guardians. and as her friends.
This is so like you, Lloyd. Always encouraging me when I need it most. It's been this way for a long time, hasn't it? That night on the roof when I thought of leaving the SSS. Even when I decided to become Grandfather's secretary during the occupation. Sometimes I wonder if the only reason I've been able to keep going these last few years is because I knew you were with me. Words can't express how grateful I truly am.
Jesus. Man, it's like that with it's like that with Class 7 too. Well, the old Class 7 anyway. Well, more of the old than the new.
I'm flattered, but I don't think I did anything particularly special. I've known for a long time that your future was going to lead you to politics. And I know you'll make Crossbell and the world a better place. So I'm happy to do whatever I can to give you a push in the right direction if you need it.
Is that the only reason? I hope the reason you look after me so much isn't just for the good of Crossbell.
Oh my goodness. I see where this is going.
I thought it would sound cooler if I put it that way. But you got me. I think my feelings are a little more straightforward than that. I want to do what I can to help you realize your dreams because you're Ellie. You're important to me. That's the real reason.
Thanks. I know I forced that out of you, so forgive me for being a little selfish. I think that's just what I needed to hear to begin looking forward again. You always make me feel like nothing is impossible, not even getting our home back.
Because nothing ever is. And I'll be right here to tell you as many times as it takes.
Jeez, I'm surprised he doesn't have a girlfriend. I'm surprised Lloyd doesn't have a girlfriend yet. Regrets. Okay. Oh. What the? Oh, just some piece of stone. Okay, time to head to the sanatorium. Okay. I think. Wait, what? Oh, just another sign. Alright, time to head to the sanatorium. Everyone in the village was so happy to hear Crossbell was finally going to be independent. Then we heard the terrible news on the radio, and the next thing we knew, Speaker McDowell was being carried here. It's hard to keep our spirits up. It's hard to keep our spirits up after all of that happened in the blink of an eye. I don't know how we would keep it together if not for Ellie and the clinic workers. They haven't abandoned hope, so neither can we. Can't deny I got a bit panicked when we couldn't find the kids anywhere. All's well that ends well, though. It's a good thing Miss Ellie was looking out for them. I've been so shook up since what happened in the city that I haven't been in the frame of mind to think of anyone but myself. Alright. Thank you so much for saving my son and the other children earlier. Your friend came by earlier and carried a lot of heavy medical supplies into the clinic too. It makes me wonder if he has experience working in healthcare. He seemed to know exactly what supplies we needed. It was a blessing. Really, you've all been such tremendous help since you arrived. So that's what Lecter's been up to. He seems to have been as caught off guard about what's happening in Crossbell as the rest of us. I think we could trust him for now. Ooh, Rex! Well, well, well. Look what we have here. If it isn't the SSS's Lloyd Bannings. The name's Rex, and I'm a photographer with the Imperial Chronicle. I came to Crossbell to cover the signing ceremony, but now I'm stuck here after that mess. I've been in this village the last couple of days, trying to scope things out. I figured I figured I had to be in the thick of things if I wanted to keep an eye on the city and the guardsmen. So here I was trying to figure out the gaps in the patrol routes to find a way to sneak in. I bet I'm not the only reporter sniffing around either. You better believe that my scope is going to be the best. Oh, my scoop, not scope. I should have known. The press really is the same in every country. And there's Rex. Added. Awesome. Anyone else around here? Like any new person? Yeah, doesn't look like it. Time to head into the sanatorium. I think we've seen everything there is to see in the village now. Is it time to visit the clinic? Alright, whatever. I think, yeah, is it time to visit the clinic? Yeah. Let's enter, yeah. I looked at my guide, and it didn't tell me anything about talking to Rex. There you two are. Hey, Risha, finished catching up with Sansan? Yes, I just wanted to see how she's doing, so it didn't take long. You two are going to visit Speaker McDowell, correct? Would you mind if I joined you? Not at all, and thank you for keeping him in your thoughts. Lloyd, Ellie, and Risha entered the clinic as Ellie showed them the way to Speaker McDowell's room.
Grandfather, it's me.
Oh, Ellie, do come in.
Oh.
It's good to see you again, Mr. Speaker. Are you sure it's all right for you to be sitting up?
I do still feel some lingering pain, but they told me just this much would be all right. I owe the goddess my deepest thanks. It brings me joy to see you are all doing well. Particularly you, Ellie. You're looking much brighter than you were before.
Well, it's true. I do feel much better now.
I think Lloyd has something to do with that. I figured Playboy here wasn't going to let her stay down the dumps. You know I can hear you, right? In any case, I'm glad to hear you're doing better, Mr. Speaker. So am I, but please don't overexert yourself and try to rush your recovery. After everything that's happened to Crossbell, I don't know what I would do if something were to happen to you too. She's right, your condition is stable now, but the clinic is still short on staff and medicine. The best thing you could do for yourself and us is to get plenty of bed rest. I will. Thank you for looking after me. I only wish there was something I could do in return. My powerlessness is simply galling. Please don't blame yourself, Grandfather. I cannot apologize enough for the people of Crossbell for my fellow former Ironblood's actions. I also wish to make clear on no uncertain terms that the Imperial government I don't know that word. What happened and was not involved. If I had time to look up that word, I would. I'll look it up late. Well, hold up. Let's see here. ABHORS. Abhor, okay. Abhors, okay. Wait, what is the definition? Regard with disgust and hatred. Huh. Detest, hate, loathe, whatever. So in other words, they hate hates what happens. So it's another word for hate or disgust. I also wish to make clear on no uncertain terms that the Imperial government abhors what happened and was not involved. The illegal occupation of Crossbell is the work of Rufus Armorica and his alone. Fear not. I was not under the impression that Arbonia was responsible for this. I could never imagine Emperor Eugen allowing his actions at this point. It wouldn't make sense for the Empire to stage an occupation of Crossbell now after willingly withdrawing its forces not long ago. Though that only begs the question of why Rufus is doing this. If you manage to get into the city without anyone detecting you, heck, you can just walk up to him and ask. Or why he has collaborators in this Ebon Defense Force backing him. I can't speak for the two we didn't recognize, but I can't wrap my head around Dieter and Garcia helping him. The former CEO of the IBC and an ex-Jaeger turned mafia boss. That's quite the pair of convicts he's working with. Each of them has a personal history with the SSS. I've also crossed blows with the Killing Bear as Yin before. Come to think of it, he helped you when you were in prison, didn't he? In prison. Oh man, I love that. From the Boondocks videos. Didn't he? He did, which is why I'm having such a hard time understanding his involvement. They both seemed like they were ready to turn over a new leaf. Why do this, Dieter? I think that's how they pronounced it. I don't know. About that. I had the chance to confront him briefly before I escaped the city. You did?
Grandfather! Cecile, he's been shot! Hold on. I need to stop the bleeding.
Dieter, wait!
Okay, yeah, it was Dieter. Okay.
It's good to see you again, Ellie. You're looking well.
Why? Why are you doing this?
What possessed you to play a part in such foolishness? Did you not learn anything from your short-lived presidency?
I learned much, I assure you. That is why I am here today. Back then, my daughter played me like a fiddle. But this time, I am following my own convictions, and that is what led me to join the new unified government.
Oh, please. His government is a sham.
You hopeless fool.
Uncle Dieter, how can you truly believe that this is the right path? Surely you can see.
Looking at you and your friends now, you don't stand a chance against the Supreme Leader.
Maybe not, but the Reens group does. I mean, they went up against Rufus before.
I'd advise you take the time to reevaluate what justice means to you. You and your compatriots both.
Justice means just us. Really? Is he still on about that? He's always he's always had a raging hard-on for that kind of stuff. But I want you to know you can still trust us, Mr. Speaker. We'll get to the bottom of their motivations and do what we have to take back Crossbell. We won't allow the independence we've worked so hard for to slip through our grasp like this. That's right. We're not going to give up on our dreams so easily. We can achieve anything when we all work together. The entire SSS. That's never changed. Thank you. It's reassuring to know we have your help. And I'm ready to lend my strength to the cause as well. I guess I can lend a hand too. Please take care of yourself, Lloyd. I don't want to have to treat you too. Yeah, you don't want that, do you? Yeah. Please take care of yourself, Lloyd. I don't want to have to treat you too. Okay, yeah. I will, Cecile. Promise. Let's go think on what our best course of action from here will be. I'm ashamed there's nothing more I can do for them. They have shouldered what should have been my burden time and time again. Please don't blame yourself, Mr. Speaker. They're doing what any crossbellin would if they had the power. Although...
I know Lloyd and his friends can take care of themselves, but please, keep lighting their way, Guy.
Okay. Time to exit the sanatorium. Okay. Wait, hold up. Okay. Watch out! What the? Where did that come from? Are we under attack? Don't think so. Nor do I. Take a closer look. A letter? I've never seen one. I've never seen anything like this script though. Looks like an old school style of writing from the East, and I'm guessing it's coded. Precisely. I've used this exact code in my work as my work as Yin before. It says, the dancer and former Zero child are in our care. Come to the ancient battlefield to the southeast. We await you. Oh, a note written in Eastern code delivered on a kunai meant for Yin. Not hard to figure out who it's from, or who they have in their custody. Ilya and Kia, yeah. At least they're both alright. I told you Kia's strong, didn't I? Still, why would they be looking after Ilya as well? Is something wrong, Lloyd? Wait. You don't think this is a ransom note, most likely. They wouldn't have waited this long to contact us without a reason. They must be under their care, but that doesn't mean they're safe. No. The ancient battlefield is where the cult had its base, right? Can't say I have a good feeling about this, but you're not gonna let that stop you, huh? I guess I should have played the other two. I guess I should have played Trails to Azure and Trails from Zero before playing this game. Of course. As long as there's a chance Kia is safe, no danger is too great. We'll do whatever it takes to keep her safe. I feel the same way. Not going simply isn't an option if that's where our loved ones are. That's right. Let's make sure we're fully prepared before we set off. Okay. So let's go ahead and okay. Oh. Let's go ahead and leave. What's this strange feeling? Choosing to continue will cause the main story to advance. It will also not be possible to go any further in Lloyd's story for a brief period. Okay. Proceed, sure. Is something wrong, Lloyd? Oh, sorry, I thought I sensed something strange, but it must have been my imagination. Wait, why does my pocket feel bulkier all of a sudden? Oh, a mirror? How peculiar looking. Huh, how peculiar looking. Where did you find it? I'm not sure, I've never seen it before. Strange as it sounds, it just appeared in my pocket out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that doesn't just happen. I'm guessing one of the village kids slipped in your pocket as a prank. Maybe, but I doubt any of them could pull it off without me noticing. But if that's not it, then how did it get in my pocket? I can't even hazard a guess. Like you said, it just appeared in your pocket. It happens in these kinds of games. Wait, okay, yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't skip a line. Because sometimes I feel like I did, even though I didn't. I feel as though I have it for a reason. It's so bizarre. Where could it have come from? Your pocket. Progress in Lloyd's story has been locked for now. Progress in one or both of the stories in order to continue. Okay, well, I guess we'll just stop it here then. If you liked this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and set the bell icon to where you'll be notified for all future videos, and I'll see you all in the next video.